I'm 56 years old. I'm having damn near one of the best times of my career right now, financially. If BB King ain't retiring, I ain't retiring. Shit.
We having so much Fetty homes, we can't quit now.
5 years from now, where you see your legacy?
Well, in the next upcoming years, all I'm going to do is continue to do what I did when I was the first motherfucking rapper from the Bay, not from Oakland, but the first rapper from the Bay. I started blazing this trail. And I'm like, follow me, this which way we going. I went straight to the motherfucking platinum. I mixed and mingled with the best of them. I've collaborated with the top artists in the fucking industry. I've been all over this globe and got love. And where I'm at right now, I'm like, watch what I'm doing, man. I'm 56 years old. I'm having damn near one of the best times of my career right now, financially. I'm gonna keep doing this shit so that if I get to 60 and you just 30 and motherfuckers start telling you, oh, you old, you washed up, you this, you that. Like, no, nigga, you seen 40 and short. Them niggas was rapping in their 50s, nigga, getting it. I ain't stopping. Like I didn't have that forecast ahead of me to say, you could be a successful 50-something rapper.
Right.
When I was 25, I was like, nigga, you old as fuck if you 30. When I was 16, I was like, the 25-year-old nigga's old as fuck. Right. That nigga like a granddaddy.
Right.
When I was 30, I'm like, 40-something ass niggas out the way, nigga.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But it wasn't, hip-hop hadn't gone there yet. When I said I retired, 1996, I was 30 years old.
Right. Yeah.
I retired because they was like, nigga, you can't be a 30-year-old rapper. That's some old whack-ass shit.
Right. Yeah.
And then I had some niggas who, niggas like DJ Red Alert from New York, who's the original hip-hopper, motherfucking jazz musicians coming to me saying, retire? Who the fuck retires, nigga? We don't retire. We keep going. It's black music, man.
Right,
Quincy Jones ain't retiring. I ain't retiring.
I say it all the time. My favorite rappers are in their 50s now. And I'm getting older. And I don't think it's to no point where I'm going to just switch up and start listening to the blues if that ain't what I grew up listening to. I'm going to need my favorite rappers and the people who I like rapping. I'm going to need y'all to keep making music because I'm going to need something to listen to. But my favorite rappers have put in so much work that I can still go back to their old stuff and I'll be cool. But I want to hear some updated shit too. Keep making music. Don't stop. And this is for a message for anybody out there who might got a late start at something and you didn't get on when you was in your prime as far as what they say your prime is. If you got a passion for making music, if you got a passion for making clothes, if you got a passion for writing books, whatever your passion is, passion for helping kids, whatever your passion is, if you got a passion for it, do it. Don't let nobody tell you too old, you don't have enough money, don't nobody care, or whatever excuse that somebody might throw in your face, even you might throw in your face, because sometimes we are our worst enemies. Ourselves, we are our worst enemies. So we talk ourselves out of a lot of shit just in our head amongst ourselves. So if it's something that you got a passion for, it's something that you really want to see done, that you really want to do it. Don't even let yourself talk yourself out of it. And you're going to always have detractors. But those same detractors, once the shit starts to bubble, because you never know whether it's going to bubble or not if you don't try. But the minute you do, and the minute you become successful, those same people that told you that you wasn't ready or you shouldn't do it are going to be on your team hard. You got to be aware of that shit too. But keep going. If you got a passion for something, do it. As long as you got air in your lungs and you can breathe and you physically able to do what you're trying to do, it ain't too late. Don't never let nobody tell you it's too late. Don't stop.
And it don't stop to the beat, baby.
What you talking about, was?
Okay, I ran across this post where Grandmaster Melle Mel was saying that Eminem probably wouldn't be on the list if he wasn't white. And of course people came and said, he didn't know what he was talking about and all that. But I honestly think he got a valid point. How many rap niggas do you know, the lyrical miracle niggas that's hard as hell, that don't even get mentioned, that just happen to be black? That's all I'm gonna say about that one.
What you talking about, was?
Also, Melle Mel had his opinion about Kendrick, saying, the hood don't feel Kendrick. I wouldn't say that much. You know, a lot of people like Kendrick. I mean, I think he dope, but it ain't really my cup of tea. But the only thing I'm mentioning about this part is, you know, you read the comments and you hear these younger people saying like, who is Melle Mel? Shame on you if you don't know who Melle Mel is. Now, I understand we got casual hip-hop fans and everything that's not really into the culture or really into hip-hop for real, that just might have their opinions, and I get that. But like, if you call yourself a hip-hop head, you know, and you don't know who Melle Mel is, shame on you, you know, because a lot of the people who you look up to, or let me put it this way, a lot of people who you look up to looks up to people who look up to Melle Mel. So you might want to do your Googles and find out who Melle Mel is before you just get on that motherfucker and just say, oh, don't nobody know who he is. It's a lot of people that know who he is. And it's a lot of people that you like, who you influenced by, or who you a fan of, that respect Melle Mel and look up to Melle Mel. You know, yeah, he an OG, triple OG in this game, and he's gonna have opinions that you're not gonna deal with because he's from a different era from you. But I just get tired of people just be dismissing people. Stop dismissing shit you don't know about. Maybe before you just make that little comment like that, maybe you wanna find out who Melle Mel is, because this whole reality rap thing, I can just take a second to school you a little bit, maybe. Reality rap was pretty much non-existent before a song called The Message by Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. And who done most of the rapping on The Message? Melle Mel. That's a classic song. I can still listen to it to this day, and that shit from '82. So I know my favorite rapper, like you know, I tell people all the time, Too Short and E40 my favorite rappers, and I know for a fact I done heard Too Short say that he was influenced by The Message, you know. And that's just one of them jams. It's been sampled and all that, you know. So y'all might just want to do y'all research, man. Don't be one of them young motherfuckers that just try to dismiss a motherfucker just because they ain't in your generation. That you know, just dismiss them like they ain't entitled to their opinion. You ain't got to agree with his opinion, but you ain't got to dismiss him like he's just nobody, dog. Because he's more than just a nobody, you know. So even if you ain't a fan, can't just be dismissing people like they nobodies. That's what's wrong with some of you motherfuckers. But yeah, man. Shout out to Kendrick, shout out to Eminem, and shout out to Melle Mel. You a legend to me. Fuck what they talking about.
What's up, homie? Where you at, man? You know it's the first shit. Man, I need some of that shit.
All right, I'm eastbound right now, just past El Cerrito. I'll be back in town in about 15 minutes, man. What's up?
Right. Well, I need a couple of them things, man, because you know it's like rolling over this way.
I told y'all niggas. Y'all thought I was playing, but I told y'all.
You are now about to witness the strength.
Log out, bitch.